People all over the world used to call Cesar Millan the dog whisperer, was seen passing out in court after getting his sentence. Everyone in the room was shocked by what happened. It wasn't just the court ruling. It was about everything that had built up over the years, like problems at work, problems at home, and pressure from the public. Cesar had been fighting for a long time to keep the picture he had made safe, but everything seemed to fall apart in front of the judge. Cesar had worked hard for years to become well known. He became famous for using his own methods to help people with their troubled dogs. These methods focused on control, calm energy, and being the pack boss. A lot of people watched his show. He had faith in him. They saw him calm down mean dogs and make them pets. But as time went on, people began to wonder how he did it. People who work with dogs and people who fight for animal rights started to speak out. They said that his methods were too harsh, out of date, and even damaging. The criticism got stronger as he became more well known. Along with all of this, Cesar was also having problems in his personal life. He lost Daddy, the dog he loved. Then he got a painful split from his first wife, Elucian Wilson, after 16 years of marriage. He tried to kill himself in 2010. You didn't hear these stories on TV. These were real times of pain that Cesar had to deal with by himself. Behind the scenes, he kept going anyway. He kept making movies, working out, and running his business, which was growing. But the stress didn't go away. His public image as a strong, sure-of-himself dog trainer began to clash with the person he really was. Someone who was stressed out and trying to keep things from falling apart. As his fame grew, so did fans' hopes for him. People wanted to see wonders happen. The critics tried to find faults. Every year the difference between how people saw them and how they really felt grew. When the judge made the decision, it was quiet in the chamber. Cesar just sat there and watched. After a moment he fell down. The man who used to be the face of dog training broke down. It wasn't just the words. It was everything, years of fighting trying to keep it together, and living up to a name that felt hard to carry. This moment showed a lot more than just legal trouble. There was a lot of weight on his body. Suits, backlash from the public, and rising doubt about his methods finally caught up with him. There were already signs going on behind the scenes. Several old clients had put in claims. Some people said that training hurt them or their dogs. A scene from his show in which a dog attacked a pig made a lot of people angry. Animal rights groups started to pay attention to him, and people were always asking him about how he did things. Cesar had nothing to begin with. Some cash and a dream were all he had when he crossed into the US. He became a star, built a big business, and changed the way many people thought about how dogs behave. Happiness did not come free though. While everything around him changed, he tried to stick to his old ways. New trainers pushed for ways that were positive and didn't use force. His thoughts didn't fit with the new direction. He stuck to what he knew would work because it had worked for him in the past. But he could no longer ignore the signs. Cesar was being left behind as the world of dog training changed. His emotional breakdown in court wasn't a one-time thing. It meant that things were beginning to go wrong. Everything was in danger: the business, the brand, and people's trust. People began to ask the tough questions after the crash. Was his method ever secure? Did his personality play a bigger role in his success than science? Could he change things and move on? Or did this mean the end of his job? It's still not clear what to do. There is no doubt that Cesar Millan can be hurt now. In the courtroom scene, he wasn't a teacher in charge. Instead, he was a man who had been through years of pain and stress and couldn't handle anything else. His story is still coming together. There is still light on. Now though, it's not just about how he teaches dogs. It's about whether he can get his life back on track, or if the time of dog whisperers is over for good.